Hello.
Research complete.
My research is completed, and let's learn Stellaris with Cientier. I think this game is getting pretty close to over. I definitely have stuff still to learn about this game, but do I even have a I'm getting almost 500 extra food. Why not? So, like, yeah, okay, my leaders can live extra long. I'm just kind of like cleaning stuff up, I guess.
Research complete. Construction complete.
Okay. Where's my I don't care about penal colonies. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I'm not really making use from. It just doesn't do much for me at this point. Just come over here and chill, I guess. Do I have... Yeah, what are you doing? You're building a gateway. Like, I have a lot of gateways, but... Like...
Research complete.
I'm pretty sure getting around my empire is now ridiculously easy. I can make my friggin' fleet command limit absolutely ridiculous. I can probably have a fleet of all of my entire ships at this point. 190 is my command limit and 244 is that, so it's like really close. Sure. My gateways aren't all gonna include at once, right? I don't know. What are you even trying to do?
Construction complete.
Yeah, but that's gonna get... I don't know. Okay.
Construction complete.
What's this now? Oh. Cool, congratulations. I have built so many of those you don't even know. They're probably getting the messages all the time.
Construction complete.
Even these guys, like, their economic power is just so much lower than me that they're getting inferior rating. Like, there's theoretically stuff going on around, but somehow the Alliance of Juice became our subjects, and I'm not quite sure how that occurred. Yeah, where is that? Right here? Let's upgrade you to a citadel. I'm kind of considering letting today run the clock out. I don't know how long that'll take, though, because I'm not sure how long each individual day lasts. So... yeah. Install some luxury residences there. I don't know, are there any... Okay. Like, I just have so many, like, connections and stuff. It's kind of crazy. I'm just like, I don't really need a whole lot. Let's just go ahead and put a research institute here for no good reason. Oh boy, I need a lot more of those. Yeah, I mean, sure, that's such a... I mean, it's like a third of my maxed out monetary capacities, and it's like, okay, whatever. Let's see. I guess a research lab just makes most sense there. Like, for the most part, I'm just trying to get, I don't know, research done, I guess? That and making sure I'm staying out ahead of my people's housing needs, because, as you might notice, a large number of my planets are a little overpopulated. They've really been gone for quite a while, haven't they? Let's see. So, the last tradition, Bulwark of Harmony, I can get at 128. So I'm a little... it says 28 months away, so that tells me right there. Defensive platforms are going to get better soon. I have gateways freaking everywhere. Like, technically I was planning on upgrading this as a Star Fortress. I kind of want to just save my alloy income to make my gateway network as ridiculously all-encompassing as I can. Frame rate, I know I'm killing you. Okay. Wow, these things here haven't been claimed like
Ships
entire
upgraded.
game. Interesting. I'm interested to see actually what's over here between these Remnant and the Lorongo Galactic State.
Construction complete.
Oh, it's crazy to know that if I need these guys over here, it's literally like, look at that. It's just a jump for them to get from Tibor to Atlas. That's a lot of piracy suppression. That is. Where's... okay, so can I see my planets and sectors?
Construction complete.
Okay, Applewood has... Timberline actually has very high... Oh, the Arid Sea. I need to send them to, like, Beth and the Arid Sea. Okay. Okay. Beth is up... Leave. Excellent. Okay, that has... Beth is up here. Let's send this up here. Like, look, it just has to go over to that gateway, and then it's
complete.
friggin' over there. It's, like, fantastic. Okay, and where was... There's another research... Or there's another ship that was just kind of... chilling. You're around Earth. That one's fine. You're the one going over there. Actually, the one on Earth is probably not as good as it would be around Apple or the Arid Sea. You know what? No, that's ridiculous.
Construction complete.
Don't have a jump. Anyway, just make your way over there, because I think they have a higher science output than Earth output.
Construction complete.
Yeah, Earth is 5K. So actually, no, Earth is the highest. Where's the? I've changed my mind. Go, move here, and assist research. Okay. Excellent. Okay, let's send you to Beth. Where? Okay, and that's how assist research works. Now I know how assist research works, and I just did not know that prior. Okay, that's working. Cool. Ah, good. This is probably a bit ridiculous to have a gateway right here and right here, but whatever. I probably have some very seriously crazy trade works now. Pigeon Trade Hub. Over there? This thing's trade hub is reaching through the... It has a freaking gateway there, so it's just reaching through over to here. That's crazy. Like... Out of the... 0% is reaching its destination still. Wow.
Research complete.
Huh. Interesting that there's so much piracy problems there. Always more administrative capacity. Anything to help get that woefully inadequate administration capacity up from, like, not supporting to supporting. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, since I guess we have probably a decent amount of time still. I don't know. How many more episodes are we going to end up having in this? Like I said, I kind of want to just let this game finish, but like it's going to take a while. My score is really high at this point. And they have really been gone a long time. But I kind of want to do a my thoughts on this game, right? A post-play review
complete.
Is how I was kind of terming it, and I kind of feel like to some extent I'm at that point. I wanted a nebula refinery, yeah.
Research complete.
I don't think I ever encountered a use for that, interestingly enough. Let's just put a registrar in there. So there's a lot that I really like about this game. I guess I'll just continue to make my costs cheaper. There's a lot of what feel like repeating endgame technology. I do feel like at this point, the end game, at least on the settings that I'm playing it at, is being a little bit anemic, but that's just in part because the AI is super weak, because that's how I started, because I didn't know what I was doing. And I'm just going for a... I imagine there's different ways that you can win, like a military victory and stuff like that. So I'm just kind of going for a really like the simple time-based victory. Oh, here we go. Yes. What's gonna be... Like, I haven't seen Endgame Crisis factions. Like that can... Excellent. I would increase my...
Construction complete.
Monthly unity by a lot, which would allow me to be able to get those fancy edicts in here. Wow, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I know there's a perk available. Just like none of them are like really leaping out at me that heavily. I'm just gonna go ahead and get one vision. Okay, and now I've like completed out all the traditional stuff. I mean, the traditional stuff reminds me a lot of Civ 5, right? I'm not sure what the ethic attraction stuff is, so let's see if... anything can tell me here. Maybe under population? Yeah, housing is really tight. Food. I see you down there. So like, I enjoy the real-time nature of this game. I enjoy how much it emphasizes space stations. I like that it has automatic stuff for putting together, I guess, or constructing. Oh, I do? Oh. Oh, I have hashtag goals. Rebuild Cybrex. Hashtag goals. I really like the real-time nature. The space combat and stuff, like, there's a lot that I really like about the structure of this game. There's definitely stuff that I'm still learning. I like the idea of the edicts and decisions and stuff that allow you to be able to be like, hey, I temporarily need this sort of buff. Let's get this buff going. Right? And I really like that design. I think that's really, really cool. I definitely think I'd be more interested in, or in the next game I play of this, I'd be interested in playing a higher level thing. I do feel like this is a good game for streaming. Probably a bit more so than pre-recording video like I've been doing for this series. Part of the reason for that is just like it's a very chill game, which would give you a lot of opportunity to like read chat and things like that and interact with chat. But I feel like it makes for a lot of sitting around with nothing happening, and like it's not as engaging in some regards. So yeah, it does require a huge amount of resources, what it requires. I don't know, let's just buy a bunch of alloys. Flood the market with food and consumer goods. Woo! I have made alloys very expensive to purchase, is what I'm seeing. Alloys have become very lucrative. Anyway, but yeah, I definitely feel like what this game is, it works better. Does this even have time to finish before? That runs out. I don't know. I like that there's 3 branches of research, not just like one thing that you're pushing your research through. I mean, always these games have a certain amount of like, this is just how the research backbone works. I do, however, like that there's randomized or some amount of randomness to what technologies are available. I feel like that does a lot to, what's the words I'm looking for? I feel like sort of the randomness in the technologies means that it's going to play out a little bit differently in terms of what you have access to, and that's something that I really appreciate. And I like a lot of the anomaly structure and stuff, although I do feel that that can become a little lacking in meaning to some extent in terms of like always hitting yes, but certainly some that'll take longer and all that sort of stuff. There's definitely a lot of nuance to the game with like figuring out balancing your economy and all that sort of stuff, and I appreciate that. I've definitely had periods through this playthrough where I've been like, okay, and now I need to really focus on these aspects of my economy and stuff like that. I do feel like I'm not
Research complete.
Really. Synthetics are very complex machines. Their positronic brains are capable of supporting a Class 7 artificial intelligence, making them fully self-aware. Doesn't slip those? Affected by happiness and can potentially perform all types of Let's go ahead and go down that way. Is this what, dangerous and rare, or?
Research complete.
And get that. Also just this. Cool. I'm glad you guys are making gateways. That's cool of you. I don't think these are going to finish before the game ends, but it's cool. Construction was concluded. Excellent. I don't know, late medieval age over there. So yeah, like overall I like it. I like the fact that it feels like the automatic ship stuff is pretty reliable and I don't have to worry about it much. I don't know. I've overall really liked the game though. It has been kind of to some extent what I really wanted from this sort of game. I played Galciv 3 Galactic Civilizations 3. But I've kind of found it to be sort of lacking in the sense that I just want to make sure that they have housing here. Like, I didn't like how they implemented space stations, and there's a lot of, for lack of a better word, oh, the neo-humans on Tatooine have made more alterations to their DNA. Not only has their fertility been dramatically increased, but their children now reach adulthood much faster than normal humans. Neo-human population numbers may soon be increasing at an exponential rate. Great. Anyway, where was I going? I got distracted by stuff happening. But yeah, anyway, I definitely feel like there's a lot that this game does that I really, really appreciate. Like the ability to make multiple shipyards in one station to pump out more ships at once. Like the ability to just manufacture ships is just so much higher, and I really appreciate that about this game. It's something, and like I've learned a lot during this playthrough too, of just balancing things. And again, I don't know what all of the like ethics things do and how they affect things, and all of that, but I definitely have come to really enjoy sort of, oh, there's decision making. Do you want more buildings? Like, these provide some housing, right? They provide 2 housing apiece, but these provide 8 housing. And so you have a balance of like how things work and what you're putting stuff into. And wow. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take so much food, complete. I won't even know what to do with it all. I'm gonna glance through my plants, see if there's any. Right here has an upgrade. I want to go back to Cyprus. Here. Put me in here, please, Captain.
Research complete.
Due to the immense requirements, we can only build or upgrade one mega structure at a time. Oh. Greetings, human. As you no doubt know, we Zuvan are dedicated to the study and conservation of all forms of life in the galaxy. We've studied your species and determined that the United Nations of Earth is unlikely to last for more than a few centuries at best. To ensure the continuation of the human species, should the worst befall your empire, we would like to acquire a part of your population for our endangered species preserve. We will construct a special reservation that perfectly mirrors the natural habitat of your species, and its population will be well taken care of and protected from all harm. So you need not worry on their behalf. So what you say? Will you contribute to our preserve and safeguard the future of your species? Human population was taken from your empire. Let's see. I don't mind doing that. Again, like a lot of this, I'm just kind of in the maintenance phase. Yeah, the years pass slowly enough that I'm not sure. Like,
research complete.
Synthetic Workers is now completed. Go ahead and get some missile upgrades, I guess. Yeah, this place has been... Limbo! Technological advances. Following the recent advancements in the field of robotics, the scientific community on Earth is confident that we can produce synthetic bodies sophisticated enough to support a higher neurological consciousness. We could upload the neural patterns that were recovered from the alien vault discovered some time ago into robotics, and bring the aliens back to life.
Situation log updated.
Well then, let's check that out. My goodness, our score is real high. Yeah, let's do it. My goodness, I am having housing problems just like
Special project
everywhere.
complete.
After many trials and setbacks, the engineering department has finally managed to transfer the extinct aliens' neural scans to robotic bodies, and the results are exhilarating. The ancient aliens have fully regained consciousness and have expressed a desire to join our empire, offering to colonize a new planet within our borders. Cool. We would be honored. Needless to say, this place has horrendous unemployment problems. Do we have any robot governor? For some reason I feel like a guy who specializes in infrastructure might be real good. Okay, let's start with some city districts. And then let's get some of these blockers out of the way. Like toxic kelp. You know what? Screw everything. Let's just make this a friggin' ridiculous city planet.
Construction complete.
Cool. Yeah, a lot of my planets are just super mature. So, like, I would need to expand if I wanted to do more, but, like, I don't know. I'm definitely at a kind of, like, what more is there to do type phase.
Construction complete.
I don't want Sapient Combat AI. That sounds... This sounds like a...
complete.
Like, everything falling apart waiting to happen. Excellent.
Research complete.
You know, I will go ahead and take more starbase capacity. I'm sure I can figure out how to make use of that.
Research complete.
Not even... Oh, the torpedoes. Yeah. I definitely can tell that I'm in late game. Because, like, the tech is, like, screaming at me, hey, you're in late game. By the way. Yeah, it's just, like... I can look at this clock right here, right? And I can see there's, like, 72 years left. But I don't really expect anything to happen in that time. So, I mean, it's one of those things if people were watching and they're like, yeah, we absolutely want to see the, that victory screen, right? Like, that victory screen is important to us. We're like, okay, we can go to the victory screen. But I kind of want to, like, move on. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, I really like the way space stations are handled in this. I really like the ability to... I mean, you make space stations everywhere. I like the sort of tier between an outpost and then like a full-on space station as well, actually, because it means that you're kind of building space stations without having to consider like what places you want to be star bases just yet. And then you can upgrade things to star bases strategically as it seems relevant. And then star bases can... The module system that they have does give you a good number of options in terms of what you're doing with star bases.
Ships upgraded.
I definitely would appreciate a few more options with some of that, but overall it's... I like the diversity, and like I said, I really like, if I want to make a place like, this is the place where I friggin' build stuff, yo. I can absolutely do that, and I really like that. So, like, in terms of, I build a lot of ships here. That's really, really cool. Let's see.
Construction complete.
Just these guys because their fleet power is so high. That's probably in part just because I haven't built that many ships, really. Like, I can support more ships is what I'm getting at. And I could do stuff to increase my fleet size, and I really haven't been focusing on that. Did that? Oh, excellent. Go ahead and survey the system, would you? Let's see. I do like that there's different ways of getting research going as well. The Unity thing is fine. I do feel like that's probably one of the less exciting things that they have, honestly. I want to... Yeah, let's go ahead and do Scientific Revolution. Do something with my Unity, right?
Ships upgraded.
I like the market as well, actually. This is way better than, like, typical trade systems. Because a lot of trade systems, they're very, like... What's the right word for it? The way that the trade is set up, let's just... Wait, did I just sell those? I meant to buy. Whatever. A lot of the way the trade systems are set up kind of emphasizes, but like, or you have to actually go to individual people, and the market kind of like allows you to be able to get the resources you need without having to like go to every single trade partner and try to find some magical thing that you can get from them, right? And I really do appreciate that fact. I don't know how many things that place thinks it needs, but a lot apparently. But like the other thing is, like, even with star bases, there's a lot of customization in terms of like, if you want a bigger navy, you can put a lot of your resources into making your capacity huge, right? You can build build anchorages. There's other things that you can do to increase that, and that's really cool. Like, there's a lot of, what do you want to make your empire about? You can kind of try to emphasize that with the way that you set up, like, your star bases, the way that you set up things on your planets and stuff like that. And that is something that I really appreciate. And I really like, again, like, I know I keep emphasizing this, but I just love the ability to be like, no, this place is, like, all about getting
ships upgraded,
getting like specific things. So it's just really, really cool. Where's the Sirius
system survey complete?
Over here? Okay, well, I mean, that's not going to take long to get to, at least. So, yeah, I really like the way that a lot of that stuff is set up.
Research station lost.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to rebuild a bunch of stuff. Actually, I might as well get you over here, so I'm not having to wait as long. Oh, I'll just like popped over. Sure, yeah, that works. I was probably right next to the structure, actually. So yeah, there's just a lot of like sort of customization, a lot of different ways that you can play. I actually really like the administrative capacity, the Empire Sprawl administrative capacity stuff as a way of justifying those increased costs as well. And that's something that I think is really a good way of handling that. Should clear these pirates out in just a moment. Ah, excellent. So, let's get some defensive. Wait, are there any more piratey things that you need to take care of here? I don't really care about that. That, though, speaking of, that's something that I really like as well, is the ability to go research the debris after a battle. In order to be able to get research on various military attacks. Like, that's really cool, and I like that design quite a bit. So.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I would just take, like, multiple more days for that, so not realistic to kind of sit through. Yeah, is there anything else, like, of particular note to talk about? I don't know. I really do like the overall design of this game, and this game does a lot of things really well that makes it a lot of fun to play, and that means that I have a lot of options in terms of how I'm approaching playing stuff, and I look forward to playing it more. So that's kind of a lot of what I have to say about it, honestly.
Ships upgraded.
Yeah, they're still doing a lot of stuff.
Research complete.
I don't know how much gene clinics is useful in a place like that, but again, like, I could be getting the stuff here. Ooh, what is this now? Side jump drive.
Complete.
Let's go ahead and get that one. That sounds cool. And this is like, there's a lot of really cool things that they have set up with that. So, yeah, I guess I don't have a whole lot more else to say, really. Like, I think this is probably going to be the last episode, because at this point, I don't know. I guess I should just finish the game out, but, like, not on this episode, because it's going to take too long. But on the other hand, I feel like doing that is just kind of, like, something serious would have to happen to prevent me from winning this game. And because I kind of see that victory is in sight, but it's going to require until the year 2500, and that's, 69 years away. It's just going to take a lot of in-game time to get there, and like I'm at the fastest speed, so I can't make that go any faster, right? So I'm just not sure what else to do. What I probably will do is just run the game. I just play the game myself, and if there's anything exciting that happens at the end, maybe record it. I don't know. But I'm kind of ready to move on to other stuff, and I kind of feel like there's not a whole lot else that's going to happen. So I'm not sure where I'd want to put another star base at the moment, actually. Probably deserves to be one over here or something. How is trade even getting to this? Oh, this has a lot of piracy happening. So that's something that I need to learn about, is like, how do you suppress piracy? If I took this and I was like, yo... I mean, these guys cannot just, like, dump a fleet on me, I don't think. Patrol. Patrol to there. It's not exactly what I meant, but whatever. Yeah. So I think I'm probably going to call this game here. I've really enjoyed it. I've had a lot of fun with it. I really like the design of it, and I look forward to playing more of it, kind of on my own time, or potentially streaming it even. So. And like I said, there's I can tell that there's still more for me to learn. I need to know what governing ethics are all about, for example, because I don't know. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and call this series to a close, I guess. Well, let's see if there's. Let's not deal with that. I'll probably figure out governing ethics later at some point in time on my own, but actually they have a stockpile.
Research complete.
Okay. So this is if you, yeah, okay, but I'm keeping control of them, so it doesn't. Okay. Okay, well, yep, I've looked kind of at stuff, and, oh. That's cool. It's like, there's still cool stuff happening, and whatnot. It's just, it's the fact that this game has kind of reached an inevitability point, it feels like. I don't know. Like, I'm torn because I don't actually know if something will happen later. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and call this to a close for now. I will probably, like, play my own game on my own time later. And if there's, like, exciting stuff that happens later on in this, I can pick this game back up and come back to it. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. So, like I said, I really like it. This game overall, I like a lot of the stuff that they've done. There's a lot of really sort of clever design things that they've done, and I've enjoyed it tremendously. So I'm going to go ahead and call this game to a close, everyone. And the next game I'm intending to play is going to be Hollow Knight, actually. So until, ooh, I got side jump drive, Bean Banks. Yeah, I don't really need Clone Army stuff though. Okay. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.